like most of these, that's the problem. I don't know who it's by and I would look it up, but you have my phone. This is the biggest book I have ever seen. Hi everyone, it's me. We are going to go on a book shopping adventure today. It is my birthday weekend. It is Saturday today. My real birthday is actually on Monday, but this weekend is just gonna be filled with all sorts of birthday festivities, and I'm gonna take most of the time, I think, off camera, kind of like offline, to like just enjoy my time in life. But today I'm gonna take you guys along with me because I am doing my special birthday book shopping trip. So we're gonna go book shopping together. We're gonna do a fun haul at the end. I have no idea how many books I want to buy or that I'm planning to buy. I literally have no plan. But the bookshop that I go to, for all my Canadian girlies who go to Indigo, it's basically the Barnes & Noble of Canada. That's how I always describe it. On your birthday month, if you are like a Plum member, you actually get an extra 20% off when you shop at Indigo in your birthday month. So I have been like waiting for my birthday month to come. I've been trying to like not buy books for the most part, although like I probably have been still buying books, but I've just been trying to like save myself for this day so I can like go wild, use this discount to my advantage, and just like buy all the books. That's the plan today. We're gonna go book shopping. I'm so excited. We're gonna try filming in public today and see how that feels. Let's go. We are arriving at the mall and we're gonna make a game plan. So the game plan once we get into Indigo is we are going to start at like the tables that are around the middle, because I always find really good books there, like the bestsellers or the new releases, or there's like a book talk table that's always really exciting. So we're gonna start there and the staff picks. We're gonna go upstairs to fantasy because we always have to check out fantasy first, and then I think around there's like romance and then just like general fiction. So we're just gonna like make our ways through all of the aisles and we're gonna pick books up as we go along. I'm so excited. Should we look at Jellycats?
Yes.
If there's too many kids, because the Jellycats are like in the kids section, if there's too many kids, I feel like we were filming like other people's kids. We'll see. But I love Jellycats. All right, guys. I can't see because of the sun. We're at Indigo. I've got my tote bag and I'm ready, okay? Are you ready to see what damage we can do? I see fantasy already. Oh, well, I need this. That was easy. Hellbent. Should I just stuff them in here as I go? There's one book I'm looking for that's not there. I still don't like these covers. See, I haven't read the first book, but I have it and I heard it's really good. So should I buy the sequel if I haven't read the first book yet?
No.
Why?
Well, you gotta see if you like the first book.
But I think I will. Yeah, I'm gonna get this. So much to do, so much to see. I have like most of these, that's the problem. Trending on Book Talk. Don't like this book.
You don't like that one?
I don't like that book. Oh, this is what I was looking for. This book just came out a couple days ago and it was on my like anticipated list for 2024, so we're grabbing it. Okay, what's my like max amount of books I should buy? Maybe we should set a limit. I was thinking like 10 would be like my max.
That's a good amount.
Like don't go over 10.
Don't go over 10, yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Thought I'd need to set that before we continue. What's this? Someone's like scanner. This book feels like what childhood books felt like. Like this kind of like shiny, like laminated feel. Here, touch it.
Maybe.
It feels like old, like books when you were a kid. What's that, 4? Do you think we're actually gonna hit 10? Oh, I'm so torn about this one. I read the first book and it was like a 3-star, but it's so pretty. I still want it. There's this one book, it's called When the Moon Hatched or something, that I've seen a lot like of everywhere, but I haven't seen it here yet. So maybe it'll be in fantasy. I don't even know the author's name though, so I don't even know like where to look. Okay, we've made it home. Zoom in on the fantasy sign, please. Every time you come to the bookstore, you have to like pet your favorite books. Oh, okay. This is the first in the duology, right? Number 5.
What's up?
I feel like I need to read this book, but look how big it is.
How many pages is that?
Should I check?
Yeah.
I don't want to look at the ending though.
825.
Oh, that's nothing. It like looks so thick though. Like, why is it so thick? Where's that When the Moon Hatched book though. I don't know who it's by and I would look it up, but you have my phone. Everyone's been saying it's really good, so I've wanted to read it. And I love fantasy and I love dragons. It wasn't meant to be. I just read so much romance for my Valentine's Day video though. I don't know if I want to read romance ever again. One of the things like that gives me like the real ick is like covers like this. Like why is it so like, ugh. Should I try a Riley Sager? Wow, these are so pretty. Look at that. Too bad I'm not a classics girly. I really wanted When the Moon Hatched. The theme of this entire video is just me wanting When the Moon Hatched. You think it was here? In the space? Do you think it's sold out? Oh no. Ah, that's sad. I guess I'll have to order it. Jelly cats?
Jelly cats.
Jelly cats. I love the little cactus. And these? Like look how big they're, little like treetops. Should I get this one for my birthday? Birthday jelly cat? Oh, those are cool. Oh my gosh, it's the little nerdy. I'm gonna cry. It's just like a little nerdy.
Can I buy it for you?
Really?
Oh, there's more ice.
I think we're ready.
We're ready.
Are we ready?
Yes.
Okay guys, we have made it back home with our book collection. I do think I got 10 books. I thought I ended up getting 9, but when she was counting them at the register, I think I counted 10. So 10 books, mission success. So let's go through everything I got. First of all, Huffy got me this absolutely adorable jelly cat. It's like part of the Amusables collection because it's like the food collection. These are so cute. I want to own like all the food items. Let me show you the one I already have actually. So this little guy here is the first jelly cat I ever purchased. Actually, I think Huffy may have bought that one for me as well. He just buys me all the jelly cats and now I have a little egg to go with him. Oh my goodness, that is adorable. Hold on, let's hide his tag to keep my Throne of Glass box set company. They're so cute together and I want more like breakfast items like an avocado. There's like a bread one that would be so cute. Yeah, and there's like more pastry ones like a donut and stuff. I just want to collect all of the jelly cats. Okay, so to the books. I got The Only One Left by Riley Sager. I've just been seeing this book everywhere and I've been seeing Riley Sager as an author everywhere. Like so many people talk about her, him. Riley could be a guy or a girl. Let's check. Riley the boy. So yeah, he writes a lot of thrillers and I know a lot of his thrillers are very popular, but I've never read one of them before. So I think this is like the newest one that he's come out with and I've heard really good things. This one is gothic, a gothic chiller. I didn't know chiller was like a book genre too. That's new. We learn something new every day, even when we're turning 31. This is about a young caregiver assigned to work for a woman accused of a Lizzie Borden-like massacre decades earlier. Oh, this sounds like it's gonna be really good. Wow, and that is such an interesting scenario, like being assigned as a caregiver to someone who's been accused of like such a horrific crime. That is The Only One Left by Riley Sager. I picked up the Nightingale by Kristin Hannah. This is actually another author that I have not read yet. I recently just got, I think it's in here in my TBR shelf, The Woman from Kristin Hannah, because that was one of the book of the month picks for this month and I got that as my February book because it just looked so good, so interesting. It has such good reviews and I've never read her before, but this is another book that I've just heard a lot of good things about. So I guess this is the time for me to delve into Kristin Hannah. I hope I like her writing style because now I have 2 books from her and I've never read anything from her before, but yeah, I've heard really good things about The Nightingale. This is a historical fiction, I believe. The Woman is as well. This captures the epic panorama of World War II and tells the story of 2 sisters that are separated by years. Sounds really good as well. I picked up Hellbent by Leigh Bardugo because, as you guys know, I just recently read Ninth House, really loved it, and so this is the sequel in the duology, so obviously I had to get it. Oh no! I didn't realize this one was like a little must at the Oh, that's sad. And it's the part that shows on your shelf too, because it's the spine. I usually try and like make sure I pick like good looking books, but yeah, this one just got a little damaged. That's okay, it's just a little bit at the top. I'll survive. Really liked Ninth House. This was also the best fantasy winner in the Goodreads Choice Awards for 2023, so expecting good things from this sequel. I picked up Heart of the Sun Warrior because I have Daughter of the Moon Goddess up there on my shelf. Another book that I haven't read yet, but just from the way I've heard people talking about it, I feel like this is a duology that I will enjoy. I'm hoping I do, but I did pick up the second book. This is a fantasy romance. The design of this book and the first book are absolutely beautiful, so yeah. Got that by Sue Lynn Tan, by the way. I want to make a point of reading more Rebecca Ross this year because I absolutely loved Divine Rivals and Ruthless Vows, so I want to read more of her writing. This is a River Enchanted, first book in quite a popular duology. It starts with a letter. Okay, so we have more letter writing. We know Rebecca Ross is really, really good at that. An ominous journey across dark waters. Girls are going missing from an island. There's someone named Jack who is the only one who can find them. There's a mystery, there's some magic. Looks really good. I was tempted to buy this as well as the sequel at the same time, but I decided to have a little bit of control over myself and just buy one at a time. So that is A River Enchanted by Rebecca Ross. I picked up Bride by Hazelwood. This is another book that I was like specifically looking for because this book just came out a couple days ago and it was on my list of anticipated reads for 2024. So I just had to pick it up. This, if you don't know, is Hazelwood's first dive into the world of like fantasy romance or paranormal romance. So I thought it'd be really interesting to read. I honestly wasn't like the biggest fan of The Love Hypothesis. I thought it was a fun read. I didn't dislike it, but I didn't think it was like all that because I got so hyped up. But I am really excited to read this because I love when authors like branch out into different genres, and I've heard some pretty good things so far about this book, like from early readers. So this is like a paranormal romance. We've got vampires and werewolves falling in love and making bargains and all that, and it just sounds really fun. We have A Study in Drowning by Ava Reid. This is a YA fantasy. I honestly don't really know what this one is about, but it's another book that I've heard people talk about so much, and it's just so beautiful. Like, I love it. I feel like sometimes, or like most of the time when I buy books, I honestly like don't really know the premise of them going into them. I just hear about like what other people say about them, and then I just get intrigued. And it's kind of fun like sometimes going into a book a little bit blind. As long as I know like the genre going in and the mood, that's all I need to know. A Study in Drowning. I picked up Tom Lake by Anne Patchett. This is a literary fiction, so a little bit out of my zone. I've read like a few literary fictions. Most of them I didn't like, but some of them I did actually really enjoy. But this one specifically, I have seen a lot of people on like BookTube reading and talking about it and really enjoying it, especially Haley Pham. She has talked about this book so much. She said she really loved it. I don't know, I'm gonna try this. Hopefully it's another lit fic that I can like. Sometimes it's fun to dive into genres that maybe aren't your favorite so you can experience things outside of your comfort zone. I don't even know what this one is about either. You see, like I don't really buy books for their synopsis most of the time. I buy them really just purely due to recommendations. Just to let you guys know what this one is about. We have a woman named Laura, and she has 3 daughters, and her daughters ask her to tell them a story about Peter Duke, who was a famous actor who she actually shared a stage and romance together. So this is about that, I guess, like the retelling of her youth and her experiences to her daughters. Sounds pretty wholesome and nice and like cozy maybe, so Tom Lake. I was so torn about whether or not I wanted to purchase this. So I read the Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia to Fairies by Heather Fawcett, which is the first book in this duology. This is the second and the finale. Actually, is it a duology? Maybe it's a trilogy. I think it's actually a trilogy. So this is the second book, but there's gonna be another one coming, I think. This falls into the like cozy fantasy genre, and while I was reading this book, I did like parts of it. I thought the characters were quirky, the setting was really cozy and nice, but the plot didn't really get me. Like it moved very slowly, I wasn't really into it, it wasn't like holding me in and immersing me in the story. So I was really torn on whether or not I wanted to continue in the series, but I actually, this morning, or maybe it was last night, I was looking at Goodreads, and in the reviews, a lot of people were saying that this book was a lot more like plot focused versus like the encyclopedia scientific study focused, which the first one was like focused on a lot more. So yeah, I feel like if this one is more plot focused, I might enjoy it more. And I did like the setting, I did like the cozy vibe of the first book, and I'm just hoping if this plot is a lot like more in depth as people are saying, then I might enjoy this one more. I decided to give the series another try. I also just like the design of this book is so cute, this one and the first one, and it's like a hardcover with no sleeve. Like the cover is actually printed onto like the hard surface, which I think is really neat. It really adds to the reading experience. You know, like when holding different materials of what books are made of, they really affect your reading experience. This one makes for a great reading experience. I don't know what it is about it. And then the final book I got. This is the biggest book I have ever seen. Huffy did check the page count though, and it was like 800 and something pages. So it's like, it's no longer than like Kingdom of Ash or like the Crescent City books, but for some reason, it's just so thick. They probably like, I don't know, they printed this on like really thick paper or something. Like the pages itself like feel like hefty. They're thick pages, so it just makes the book look even longer than it is. Like 800 pages is a long book. Don't get me wrong, that is a lot of pages, but I have other 800-page books that don't feel this hefty. It's also like not a floppy paperback at all, so I feel like this is gonna be like kind of hard to read. But yeah, this is Priory of the Orange Tree. It is a fantasy, I believe, romance as well. Let's see, there's some forbidden magic, there is a dark sea, there's dragon riders. Okay, that's pretty exciting. I like dragon riders. I am really excited to read this by Samantha Shannon, by the way, but it's just so thick. I can't believe I actually purchased this book. It's kind of intimidating, but I've read so many books that are like 800 to 1,000 pages long. I don't know what, like just seeing this, it's a little scary, but that is, yeah, that is the last book in our stack. Hold on, let me show you. I don't think I can hold these, so maybe I'll just move you to the floor. There it is. This is my birthday haul. I did get, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I did. I ended up getting 10 books. And so there we go. We have just added more to our TBR, just like that. It's so easy adding on to your TBR, but so hard reading all of it without buying more. I'm gonna leave you guys here for now. I hope you enjoyed this book shopping and haul with me. I have so many like different reading vlogs I want to film now, especially since I have so many books on my TBR. So if you did like this video, or if you just want to say happy birthday, give me a little happy birthday gift, please leave me a like and a comment. If you don't know what to comment down below, let me know out of the books in this stack. Hold on, I'll show you the covers. Let me know out of the books in this stack which one you feel like you would enjoy reading the most. Or if you've read any of them, let me know which one was your favorite. If you like me, subscribe, do that bell thing, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!